Oxford Bookworms, Stage 4. Dr Jekyll and Mr Hyde, by Robert Louis Stevenson. Retold by Rosemary Border. Published and copyright, Oxford University Press, 1994. Chapter 1. The Mysterious Door. Mr Utterson, the lawyer, was a quiet, serious man. He was shy with strangers, and afraid of showing his feelings. Among friends, however, his eyes shone with kindness and goodness. And although this goodness never found its way into his conversation, it showed itself in his way of life. He didn't allow himself many enjoyable things in life. He ate and drank simply, and although he enjoyed the theatre, he had not been to a play for 20 years. However, he was gentler towards other men's weaknesses, and as always, ready to help rather than blame them. As a lawyer, he was often the last good person that evil-doers met on their way to prison, or worse. These people often carried with them memories of his politeness and fairness. Mr Utterson's best friend was a distant cousin called Richard Enfield, who was well known as a fun-loving man about town. Nobody could understand why they were friends, as they were different from each other in every way. They often took long walks together, however, marching through the streets of London in companionable silence. One of these walks used to take them down a narrow side street in a busy part of London. It was a clean, busy, friendly street, with bright little shops and shiny door-knockers. Near the end of this street, however, stood a dark, mysterious, windowless building. The door had neither bell nor knocker, and looked dusty and uncared for. Dirty children played fearlessly on the doorstep, and nobody ever opened the door to drive them away. One day, as Mr Enfield and his friend passed the building, Mr Enfield pointed to it. "Have you ever noticed that place?" he asked. "It reminds me of a very strange story." "Really?" said Mr Utterson. "Tell me." "Well," began Enfield, "I was coming home about 3 o'clock.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?